Hi friends, my name is Saimanas Reddy and today I am discussing about some of the points of data communication and computer networks. The points we are discussing about are what are the objectives of data communication and computer networks, and how well data communication and computer network concepts will be helpful for accomplishing a trustworthy data communication in a real-time industries. A computer network is defined as interconnected collection of autonomous computers. Computers are said to be interconnected if they are able to exchange information. Connection is physically established through cables, lasers, microwaves, and fiber optics and communication satellite. What we meant by what autonomous is any one computer in the network that cannot forcibly start, stop, or control another computer in the network. In other words, the computer works independently. This is in sharp contrast to a computer with full control over many slaves. This is not a computer network. Now there is another term, distributed computing, which is closely related with networks. A distributed computer systems differ from a computer network in one aspect that in a distributed system, the existence of multiple autonomous computers is not visible to the user. The user can type commands that are executed in a different machine selected by operating system. It is the job of operating system to select free procedure, find and move all the required input files to that procedure to user. In a network, that user must log on to the computer network, locate files and submit jobs. The network management has to be handled personally by a user. In distributed system, all jobs are done automatically by the system without the user knowledge. Hence, the distributed system is a special case of network system, one whose operating systems has a higher degree of transparency. Right from the day of computer automatic, a computer has developed computer in each department. For example, the task can be to keep off track of inventories, monitor productivity, and maintain accounts. Initially, this computer in different department works as an isolation from other computer. This provided the necessary computer assistance in the activities pertaining to the respective department. It was not possible to share information among the departments. As a result, the information was replicated wherever needed. This increases redundancy, caused increase in storage space, less data consistency, etc. Hence, at a point, it was decided to connect the computers in a various departments to extract the information and correlate information about the entire company. The following are the objectives of the computer networks. Resource sharing is the main objective of the computer network. The goal is to provide all the program, a date, and hardware is available to everyone on the network without regard to the physical location of the resource and the users. The second objective is to provide the higher reliability. It is achieved by replicating the files on two or more machines. So in case of unavailability, the other copies can be used. Computer organization has helped organization in saving money. This is due to the fact that the small computer has a much better price to performance ratio comparison than the large computer like mainframe. Mainframe computers are approximately 10 times faster than the microcomputers, but they are cost thousands times more. As a result of this imbalance, organization has preferred to install interconnected microcomputer connected to the mainframe computer. Computer network have provided means to increase system performance. The system was full. It was to replace with the other large mainframe computer, usually at an expensive rate, not convenience for user. Computer network help people who live or work apart to report together. So when one user prepared some documentation, he can make the document online, enabling other to read and convey their opinions. Thus, computer network is a powerful communication medium. Only an authorized user can access resource in a computer network. Users are authenticated by their username and password. Hence, it is not possible to access the data without proper account. This increases security. Data communication refers to the exchange of data between a source and a receiver via form of transmission media such as a wire cable, Data communication is said to be local if communicating devices are in the same building or a similarly restricted geographical area. The meaning of source and receiver are very simple. The device that transmits the data is known as a source, and the device that receives the transmitted data is known as a receiver. Data communication aims at the transfer of data and maintenance of the data during the process, but not actual generation of the information at the source and receiver. Data means the facts, information, statistics or the like derived by calculation or experimentation. The facts and information so gathered are processed in accordance with defined system of procedure. Data can exist in a variety of forms such as numbers, text, bits and bytes. The figure is data refers to the raw facts that are collected, while information refers to processed data that enables us to take decisions. Example, when result of a particular test is declared, it contains data of all students. When you find the marks you have scored, you have information that lets you know whether you have passed or failed. The word data refers to any information which is presented in a form that is agreed and accepted upon its creators and users. Data communication is a process of exchanging data or information. In case of computer networks, this exchange is done within two devices over a transmission medium. This process involves a communication system which is made up of hardware and software. The hardware part involves the sender and receiver devices and the intermediate devices through which the data passes. The software part involves certain rules which specify is to be communicated, how it is to be communicated, and when. It is also called as a protocol. The following sections describe the fundamental characteristics that are important for the effective working of a data communication process and is followed by the components that make up a data communication systems. Characteristics of data communication. The effectiveness of any data communication system depends upon the following four fundamental characteristics. Delivery. The data should be delivered to the correct destination and correct user. The accuracy. The communication system should deliver the data accurately without introducing any errors. The data may get corrupted during transmission, affecting the accuracy of the delivered data. Timeliness. Audio and video data has to be delivered in a timely manner without any delay. Such a data delivered is called real-time transmission of data. Jitter. It is the variation in the packet arrival time. Uneven jitter may affect the timeliness of data being transmitted. Computer networks are used for data communications. Definition. A computer network can be defined as a collection of nodes receiving data. Nodes can be devices capable of transmitting the data. The communicating nodes have to be connected by communication links. A compute network should ensure reliability of the data communication process, should also attain the security of the data and performance by achieving higher throughput and small delay times. Category of networks. There are some category of networks. They are following as below. Local area network is usually limited to a few kilometers of area. It may be privately owned and could be a network inside an office on top of the floor of a building, or a LAN could be network consisting of computers in an entire building. The second one is wide area network. WAN is made up of all networks in a geographically large areas. The network in the entire state of Maharashtra could be a WAN. Metropolitan area network, MAN, is of size between LAN and WAN. It is larger than LAN but smaller than WAN. It may be comprise the entire network in a city like Mumbai. The term data is used to describe information under whatever forms of words you will be data using. A data communication system may collect data from remote locations through data transmission circuits and then outputs processed result to remote locations. The figure provides a broader view of data communication networks. The different data communication techniques which are personally in widespread use evolved gradually either to improve the data communication techniques already existing or to replace the same with better options and features. Then there are data communication jargons to content which such as baud rate, modems, routers, LAN, WAN, TCP, IP, ISDN. During the selection of communication systems, hence it becomes necessary to review and understand these terms and gradual development of data communication methods.